Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and Good thing, Sarah, this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. Sorry there for a minute. I got caught in the middle. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining in. This is Friday. Wow, censorship. Horrible. My God, man. Do me a favor before we stop, because this is going to get worse. This is going to get worse. And people need to understand that it's going to get worse to every single one of you, that it's just talking about whatever topic. If you want to go live and it doesn't fit the narrative of a leftist, a communist, of a socialist, it's going to get worse. So if you can just like the video, please. Share the video. I believe no notifications, producer, no notifications to nobody. Holy cow, man. Incredible. Like the video, share the video. And I didn't get no notification also on my phone, on Facebook, not even on YouTube, man. But if we like the video and we comment on the video and smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. Let me see those like buttons, man. Get in. Come on, people. Come on, let's get it in. Those like buttons, man. Let's smash those like buttons. Let's get this video up. And if we do this, the video, there we go. There we go. We're getting better. It's unbelievable. It's this. I remember, man. I remember the good old days when it was just 1,000, 12,000 people watching. Son of a gun. And now it is just this. Horrible. Let's get right into it. How's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody on a Friday. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, correspondent for Real America's Voice News, and a contributor to the Wendy Bell, and correspondent also for Wendy Bell Radio Network. Say hello to Wendy Bell Radio Network. If you never been a participant on the Wendy Bell Radio Network, go right now to your app phone and download the app at Wendy Bell Radio Network. Download that app and get it in. Wendy Bell Radio Network. Download that app. We are going to be contributing to that beautiful platform. So. All right. God bless everybody that is watching it. Got that. Thank you so much. Let's get right into it, man. Saludos hasta San Antonio, Texas. ¿Cómo no? Let's get right into it. Today, like it is usual in Tapachula, a small, and I'm saying a small caravan because this is relatively small. This is relatively small. And in comparison to what we have been and what we have gone through, in comparison to that, this is relatively small. It was a small group of people that they were protesting in the Institute National of Immigration offices outside. Supposedly, this group of people upset of the situation, how the Institute National of Immigration has handled the actual, situation in terms to the migrant capacity in their south border. Somebody's asking, why can Mexico send them home? Because the president of the United States keeps incentivizing this to continue. Without being said, let's move forward. So, you have this actual particular, everyday occurrence in the south border, in Tapachula, which we have visited there multiple times. And yesterday, there was no other day that it was different. There was a protest, which migrants went to the installations of the Institute National Immigration. They demanded the new secretary and leader of immigration, please let us go. Please let us transit. But unfortunately for them, there is a process. In the process, sadly for them, it is hurtful. Takes a long time, but ultimately it takes a long time again. And what takes a long time? They're telling the migrants, you need to ultimately have a negative COVID test. First and foremost, negative COVID test. Also, you need to provide all the paperwork for you to receive your humanitarian visa and all of this stuff that you need. All of this stuff that you need for you to get your humanitarian visa. And ultimately, when you get your humanitarian visa, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are allowed to transit until you get a permit. So it is all these, things that they got to get. Of course, a lot of people that they come from a difficult country, they're not accustomed to processes and they're not accustomed to doing a process legally. They are accustomed to just, ultimately to do all the process. But, this is the consequences of all of this. It is just, that particularly when you go to an office and they take a long time for paperwork or something, you say, you know what, I don't want to wait. I'm just tired of it. And this has been a problem with the government of Mexico, man. This has been a problem with the government of Mexico. The process takes too long. They're inviting. We are in the U.S. Global Compact. The United Nations controls our borders. That means that it's an open border in Mexico. And now, apparently, the United States is also an open border. It looks like it is an open border. Give it a like to this video. Come on, let me see those like buttons. Let me see those hit the bell on the also on YouTube. Hit that bell on YouTube and also on Getter. We're live at Getter. We're live at Facebook. We're live at YouTube. We're live at Twitter. So what happened today? The Caravan, after they protested that I mentioned yesterday on our show, they protested on these installations on the Institute of National Immigration. And after that, they said, you know what? The hell with it. They're not listening to us. We will leave on a Caravan. Like everybody does. We will leave. They don't put attention. Let's leave. It's like a normal thing. They don't listen to us. Just get our things and go. This is why I don't like, the Caravan is not a solution. I have said it multiple times. It is not a solution, people. But these individuals, they think it is. It's the only way. They say it's the only our escape route. It is just, they don't listen to us. We'll just go. We don't want Mexico. We want the United States of America. But the United States, it's only letting in vulnerable people. The stay in Mexico policy, it is right now. So how do you know that you qualify? This is the reason why. This is the reason why the United States of America is complicit to a lot of people that they do not qualify, and they get to the border, and you have a lot of trafficking and smuggling. Because a lot of these individuals, they don't qualify. They are returned back on the stay in Mexico policy, and then blah, blah, blah. It is all over again. It's a chess play. Ba, ba, ba. Right here. Let's move the pieces. This is video that it was provided by our colleague and friend. And I want to say hi to all of our colleagues in Tapachula, Guatemala, all of our journalist colleagues. We will see each other again. We will be traveling soon. Buy Me a Coffee is on the top link. If you guys like to contribute to our travel fund, Tapachula is going to be the last place. But we're going to be traveling soon to other countries and to other borders. So be sure to be watching. This is video of the Caravan as they were walking. And I will play some video also of migrants now detained inside of the bus where they are detained, and inside of a unit where they're watching how other ones are being detained. Look at this.
¿Por qué van migrando ustedes hoy? Por un mejor futuro. ¿De dónde eres tú? De Venezuela.
Why are you migrating? It says. And he says, well, I'm migrating because I want a better future. It says, where are you from? And it says, I'm from Venezuela. Let us hear what this young man says, because I have said extensively. I have said that the new governmental loopholes of the Stay in Mexico policy, it is, unbelievable how they are having these loopholes, this vulnerability loopholes. And these vulnerability loopholes are for people from the LGBTQ community. So you will see a lot of the LGBTQ community arriving to the north border of the United States of America. You will see a lot of them.
Oye, ¿cuál es el motivo de que salen hoy en esta marcha caravana, no?
El motivo es que migración no nos quiere responder.
What is the reason why you're migrating? The reason why is immigration doesn't want to respond to us. One way or another, we have to advance. We cannot stay.
Me decías que que migración no les quiere resolver, ¿no?
No responde, no dieron los papeles, nos mandaron a Comar, simplemente nos rompen.
They didn't give us a paperwork. They give us a paperwork to go to Comar, the Commission of Refugees, and they have us, going back and forth like that.
¿Qué pasó contigo? ¿Cuál es tu situación?
What is happening with you? What is your situation?
No, la situación es que no nos quieren dejar avanzar.
The situation is that they don't want to let us pass.
Tenemos una comunidad LGBT.
We have a small community that is an LGBTQ community.
Son todos ellos.
They are all of them right here.
Enfócalo.
Focus them. Show the camera to them.
Todos ellos, y no queremos avanzar, llegar a nuestro destino, no nos queremos quedar.
We want to advance. We want to go to our destiny. We don't want to stay here.
Estuvimos presos 9 días.
We were prisoners 9 days in the 21st century detention center. We got out on Sunday. We just want to advance. We just want to move forward.
¿Tu nombre cuál es?
Jordan.
Gracias, Jordan.
It's a Venezuela migrant from the LGBTQ community. A lot of them you will see a lot of them from the LGBTQ community. So this was a group of 500 people that they were particularly, migrating into the city of Tapachula to get to Huehuetan, that is the next inspection point, that is Viva Mexico. It is around a good an hour and some fraction walking. I walked through that place quite many times. And they're asking for rides, they're directing the traffic. This tells you about that this small caravan, they expected for them to let go. They expected, in one particular point, they thought, we're going to walk all the way out. It is not that easy, people. I have walked with several different caravans, and the one that I walked the most, it was the one that on the 23rd of October. Particularly that one, I stayed with that caravan for almost 15 days, and I traveled more than 13 municipal cities in the state of Chiapas with them, day in and day out. I know the suffering of people. I know how much they starve. I know how much they walk. I know how the kids suffer. I know the changes of weather. I know all of the things that are happening. And it was 6,000 people, and 6,000 like that. The Institute of National Immigration tried to contain them. Imagine if it was 500 of them. 500 for the Institute of National Immigration. I will tell you that in their mind, the officers and the leader, and possibly the ones that they're in charge of the operations and the National Guard, they say there's 500. Piece of cake. Send some officers right now to the middle of the road. We'll take care of them. Will be easy. 500 of them. So they started walking. And they thought in their mind, that they had a possibility to leave, that they had a possibility to go, move forward. This was around, late at night. They stayed the night in one particular place. They walked all the way to like around 4 o'clock in the morning. They were disarticulated. The caravan was dismantled. There was an operation. They told them, you're not passing Huehuetan. That is the particular inspection point in Viva Mexico. That is the name of the inspection point. They told them, you're not going to pass. This is where you're going to stop. This is to this place. This is where enough is enough. And they got this. A lot of them, they ran to the jungle. A lot of them, they ran to the bushes. A lot of them, they ran to somewhere else, and they disperse. So when they come back together, it's going to be a small group, 50, 30, 40 people. So now you got this, caravan that is ultimately now dismantled and, disarticulated. And as they're walking continuously, I will put a video right now on that it was just given to me. This video, it shows when they are being detained. And then later on, I will put another video where they are in the bus now being returned back. And the statements of the migrants are saying, we just got, hit by the National Guard. They kicked us. They threw rocks at us. They told us to come back as we were criminals and all this kind of stuff. So it was a group of almost 500 people right here. Almost 500 people got disarticulated. Of course, the ultimate goal is to go to the United States of America. So if we get to see this video, let me put it on right now on the screen so you guys can see it. Hold on right here. 1 second. We're almost there. We got it right here. So this is where they are particularly stopped. And they're telling them, you know what? This video was released by an agent from the Institute of National Immigration, and it got to our hands by a contact and a source that we got in a journalist that we got in Tapachula. This is a video that it was released to us. As you see right here on the top, it has the seal of the Institute National Immigration, and it says Government of Mexico right here. So it is when they are being stopped, they're being processed, and they're being put in their units. Of course, you got ambulances, you got traffic stops, and they're telling them you're not going to be able to advance. That is it. We are not letting you advance. We're going to get you the paperwork, but in due time. So you get Institute National Immigration officials. They're telling them get into the. This is when it doesn't get pretty.
Nosotros los vamos a apoyar, somos de familia. Somos un grupo especializado en familia. Pasen, por favor.
We are a special group and family. We are going to support you. Please get in the car. Avoid your suffering. You can see actually in the back, if you return back the video in just a few seconds, you will see actually the light, how it hits at a particular point. It hits the officials of the National Guard, how they are in the other side. If you see right there, good eye. This shows you that there was an operation to stop them right here in the back. You see all the National Guard officials with their SWAT team that I have seen this multiple times before also. And they will, avoid the crossing of more people to point A to point B. This is people getting from one side of the road to another. This one is not even wearing shoes. You see a child right there. Be careful, be careful. Grab her bag, grab her bag. Be careful, be careful. Do it easy. This is families being put in the immigration vehicles to be returned to the south border again. That is not that far away. It's like I said, if you're walking, it's like an hour and 15, hour and 30. You see a child. Look at this, man. Wow. 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 Whenever I get these kind of videos, and whenever I get these kind of clips, this is shocking to me. Look at that. That's a baby, man. That's a baby being put into the hands of God knows who. Well, that's the parent, but you're putting your child in hands of somebody else. We're in the middle of a COVID, a new variant. Look at that, man. Wow. Holy cow. Where's the mother? Oh, right there. Holy moly, man. That's the dad right there. The risk that these people take. Look, another child. Wow, man. Wow. Holy moly. Somebody saying they don't care about the kids. Well, the parents, if that's the real parent, how is he not caring to care about his kid? He's migrating. That's the only way. They're accustomed to that. Really different life that in the West, all the way with the first class world country like the United States.
Otro hombre.
That's a kid. That's a minor. As they are being secured and moved from one side to another, the other side to the other side of the road. Holy cow, man. When you see a child being put from one side to another, man. Oh my God. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. So this is what happened. It got dismantled. It got disarticulated. The Caravan. So after this, what happened? After this happened. You have a bus full of them, the aftermath. I'm giving you the story, step by step. And this is what happened. You see a migrant recording inside of the bus. And this is what he says.
Mire cómo lo llevan, cómo
Look at how they are taking us.
lo llevan aquí. Hay mujeres, niños.
There's women, there's children.
No importó cómo nos agarraron, como que
They didn't care about how they picked us up.
si fuéramos animales, perros,
Like they treated us like we were animals, like we were dogs.
que nos agarraron a garrotazos,
And they picked us up and they hurt us with sticks and stones.
a patadas.
They kicked us.
Ahí se miran. Ahí se miran. Mire cómo están los
You can see
buses ahí de ese lado.
the buses on the other side to pick us up.
Están las grandes filas llenas de buses.
There's a large line of just pick up the buses and pick us up,
Llenas de gente los buses.
full with people. So this is a migrant that got, that they are being returned back. That they were being returned back. And they picked them up and they put them on this bus. And if they put it on this bus, they are being returned back to be processed. Now, this is another video of another migrant that he recorded when he arrived to the migrant station 21st century. And actually, you can see that he is recording from a particular part that is inside of these detention bands. You can call them detention bands. So this is another video right here. And he's inside of the detention band, and look what he says right here. Particularly what he says right here. Look what he says.
Aquí los tienen detenidos, no los quieren soltar, no
They have us detained right here. They don't want to let us go.
quieren dar nuestro documento ni nada
They don't want to give us our document. They don't want to give us anything.
por el estilo.
For nothing, remotely close to a document. They don't want to give us anything.
Vean lo que están haciendo con nosotros, es
Look what they're doing to us right here.
algo inhumano.
It's something that is inhuman
La verdad, porque no somos delincuentes ni
because we're not delinquents. We're not bad people.
nada por el estilo.
We're nothing like remotely close to that.
¿Verdad? Aquí los tienen detenidos, no los quieren.
So that is a migrant inside of a band that he was just detained. And he was, he was particularly, waiting to be let go as he was inside of the detention band. What has happened, people? What has happened is real easy. It's real simple. What has happened is that now you have, why is the light hitting me like that, man? What has happened is that now you have ultimately a lot of people that they are going to be returned back to the south border. And these people that are going to be returned back to the south border, they're going to wait again. The instruction by the Institute National of Immigration in the south border in Mexico has been real strong. Has been real strong. Why is it so bright? Let's just move over here. Has been real strong. So the demand and also the instruction by the director, the new director of the Institute National of Immigration, has been, I am not going to give nobody the access. No one is going to get the access. If you crossed in an irregular fashion from Guatemala to Mexico, if you cross on a water raft without entering the port of entry correctly, this is what the new director of immigration said, you will be denied to access and to leave. The process is you go to a normal port of entry, you ask for the asylum process, they will process you and tell you where to go, where to put your petition. And also, all of that ultimately will be a process to be done. But the majority of these people, they did not comply with that process. Also, the negative COVID test and all this stuff that they're asking for, they did not have it. So ultimately, you have a lot of people that they are going to be returned back to Tapachula and create a more chaotic situation in the south border. That is people on top of people that they don't have jobs, they don't have food, they don't have water, there's no jobs. It's an open border, chaotic situation. Somebody's saying we can afford these people. We have 60 million cheap laborers. I understand your situation in the U.S. We're talking about Mexico right here. So it is, ultimately it tells you that an open border, and I completely understand you. You have a lot of, the per capita and the most tax that is deductible by an American citizen in the United States of America per undocumented individual. It is in Arizona. In Arizona, they pay more than that is the highest rate of tax per capita in Arizona. They paid more than 300 million, I think, a year of undocumented citizens in a year. I don't know how much they make out of the tax, what they buy, what they do. I don't know how much, but ultimately it's going to be higher. But it's you're talking about 300 million. It is a lot of money. And also the highest place where they pay for an undocumented citizen, it is in Hidalgo, that is in part of Texas. It is on the highest one that they pay around per capita $40+ It is a lot. So I understand that. What we're talking about is that we have an open border, and this is what is this system that I will not let you move, but I will return you back to the same place that you came from. And the same place that you came from, it is just the south border of Mexico. So you have a lot of people in need for a job, for food, for water, for all of this. And ultimately, it is not, Mexico doesn't, it's not letting resources let go. And the resources that they're letting go, it's just particularly for just to maintain them in shelters and maintain them in detention centers and maintain them on this and that and this. So it is not sustainable. This globalist compact of immigration, it is not sustainable for countries. It is a broken system. It is a humongous broken system. And nobody talks about it in the United States. The leftists, they don't talk about this. They just talk about the necessity and the pandering of the suffering and all of this stuff, but they don't talk about the philanthropists. Philanthropists and George Soros. The philanthropist, George Soros. They only talk about that. The philanthropists. What kind of philanthropist will make people migrate for a road that is hurtful and it is horrible? During the Darien Gap. It is just horrible what they go through. It is just horrible. If you ever seen the route that these people are crossing and walking, and it is just horrible. So how difficult and how important it is when the president of the United States speaks? How difficult is that? Somebody's saying right here, you want to make rules in a country, do so in yours. I want to see your reaction to people wondering in your house that your sympathy is not flowing. Wow. What kind of comment is that? Wow. So what is happening in Mexico, it is not even remotely close to what's happening in the U.S. Apparently, the situation in the U.S. is so bad. It is so worse. So what is happening in Mexico is not even comparable to what happens in the United States of America. That's what you're telling me. I'm not. I don't mean to laugh. I just, it's the joke tells himself. So it is just what the United Nations are bringing. It is just a complete joke to what is law and order, first and foremost. Second of all, to a legal, documented, peaceful migration. It is this, it is not that. The globalist compact of immigration talks about that, and they don't comply with that. Holy cow, when they are going to obey, their responsibilities in terms to migration. You built chaotic situation. That is the whole purpose of this. Destabilizing a border. To stabilize the border, you got a lot of access to a lot of things that they are not good. Trafficking, smuggling, a lot of things, a lot of things, a lot of things that they're horrible and that we are going through. It's not about, I told you guys this before. I know that a lot of people are for the America First policy. America First, close the borders, close them all. We don't want any. All right, you want to close the borders? You're going to close you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. Really, you are. That's the most incompetent solution. Not even, Donald Trump closed the borders. Why? Because he knows that it will be the most incompetent solution to close the border. That's why he put a tariff. He said, no, I'm not going to close it. I put a tariff. Because I close it, I will shoot myself in the foot. What are we going to do? It's like closing the commercial line with all the truck drivers right now are suffering because they don't want to take a vaccination. What are you going to do? That is not the solution. I will accept comments. I don't know where. I will set comments and I will read your comments and I will accept shout outs. Donald Trump did not close the border, nor did he tariff. He put a threat on a tariff. Go and watch the video again, and when I finish, return it. It says threat of a tariff. Not close the border. Sheena, how you doing? Not close the border, rather secure the border. That is actually more accurate. That is way more accurate. Everybody's asking about the Wendy Bell Radio Network app. The app is free. Go right now and download the app. We are a correspondent now also for Wendy Bell Radio Network. So it is a free app. You can download the app. It's free. Go to the App Store and download Wendy Bell Radio Network. It is free. It's a free app. You can download the app. It's real easy. I shown you guys a few steps, a few moments ago. How can you easily download the app? You just download it. That's it. It's easy. Download the app. I'll read your comments. There's a comment right here. Don Mary Brazil says, I think close the borders, quote unquote, is being used out of context. Securing the borders is what most of us are saying. Yes. A lot of people on the right wing, they say that words matter. Exactly. People on the right are using words incorrectly. This is a word that is used incorrectly. Close the border. It is not a correct word to use. Secure the border. It is something else. Something else. And don't even get me started on people on the left. They are horrible. People on the left with their linguistics. I will read more comments. Q and A for everybody that is watching. Q and A. I will listen to your comments. Q and A. It's Friday, people. Friday for everybody that is watching. Recap, a small group of a caravan, around 500, and even, was stopped and was disarticulated as they were walking for an hour, and they disarticulated the caravan, sadly, for those people. But ultimately, the director of immigration said, we are not going to allow no more large groups, into, the particular. And if a lot of people are saying that stop the caravan, stop. Guatemala has been doing a better job than the U.S. I'm gonna tell you that. If you haven't seen the news, Guatemala is the only country that has said no, and no, it's no, and they stop. if you want to talk about who's stopping and who la la la, all of this, the United States of America is a process border. It is what it is. It is what it is. Do you have a map of Mexico showing where the caravans are camped, living? There's no caravans right now. I just told you the first caravan that it got started, it was a small caravan of 500 people, and it got disarticulated in the part of Tapachula in a municipal city called Huehuetan, that is like around an hour away from the south border of Mexico. There's no location of caravans or camps. There's none. More questions? You guys want to put something on the I will put your questions right here. Let me just remove this. Bah, there you go. Q and A for everybody. Says right here, let me hold on. Yes, let me just, Cindy Lynn's Mathers says Wendy Bell Radio Network in the App Store is free. Yes, it is free. You can go over there and download the app. We are going to be broadcasting soon for and be a correspondent for the Wendy Bell Radio Network for every single one of you. Let me just answer this question. Camila Alvarez, why do these people keep coming? When they say they're not criminal, but they break our immigration law, what does that make them? This is the problem. When you, and I will tell you the way it is, and don't get mad, but this is the way it is. It's as I have settled to a lot of people, 30K, there's no 30K. Any updates on the 30K that were transported by 500 buses to the northern Mexico states? When I was there was not 30K. It was less than that. And those ones, they already released into the country. Sheena, they already released into the country. The last time that I was there was before December. I came in December back from the last caravan, but it was not 30. It was less than that. And very less than that. And they gave them, their humanitarian visas and all this kind of stuff, and they are dispersed in the country. And from there, a lot of them, they take the decision to go to the north and buy a bus ticket and go to the north. So that is why I'm going to this comment. It says, why do these people keep coming when they say they're not criminal, but they break our immigration law? What does that make them? I will tell you something. You want me to be your friend, or you want me to tell you the truth? That's the thing. How many they have been released into the USA, Oscar? I don't know. I don't live in the US. I live in Mexico. I don't live in the US. I live in Mexico. I don't know. Why do these people keep coming when they say they're not criminal, but they break our immigration law? What does that make them? When you have, let me explain. Let me go little by little with this. Why do people keep coming? One, the Globalist Compact of Immigration. A lot of these countries signed it. The United States signed it in 2015. But ultimately, Donald Trump came in and he's like, I don't want no part of the United Nations. I got out. Then Joe Biden comes in and he incentivizes to people to come. So if you ask this question, why do people keep coming? There's a lot of people that they were holding on the stay in Mexico policy that Donald Trump put on his administration and made a lot of people wait. Then Joe Biden comes in and you have this open border policy. Well, who's inviting them? The one and only, your president, the 46th president. And when you say when in the next comment you're saying when they say they're not criminal, but they break our immigration law, what does that make them? If they will be breaking your immigration law, they will not be processed. Why are they being let in? Because there is an asylum and refugee claim. And then when there is an asylum and refugee claim, you need to be according to the law of the United States, heard and processed. That is in the law of the United States. So ultimately, it looks like they're breaking it, but it's not. Because they're crossing through a non-port of entry, yeah. But they're lifting the hands and saying, asylum, refugee, please. So they need to be processed according to the law. So when they get processed, they get returned back. Look at the language that I'm using. Return back, not deported. Return back on what? On a stay in Mexico policy that gives them the ability to wait 6 months to see if they can get processed again in. So when you're saying this is why the left and the United States of America and the Democrats want to eliminate the term illegal. Why? Because if you eliminate the term illegal, you will eliminate the crime that is a federal crime, that is illegal entry. And when you eliminate illegal, the crime in the federal system will be eliminated. So no one's illegal. Everybody is a process, documented individual. You understand? Kind of like that. According to Todd Bensman, you're telling me, Sheena, where is it? Where's that comment? Say hello to Todd. I just talked to him. I don't know when I talked to him, about a couple of weeks ago. Reported by Todd Bensman, according to his source in the Triangle. Well, there's different numbers, but I haven't heard the numbers right now. The numbers according right now, I don't know if it is 30,000. When I was over there in all the caravans, and back in December, in all the caravans, it was not 30,000. It was way less than that. Way less than that. I will tell you something. If it is a high number, yes, it is a high number. 30,000 is not even close. The Comar, the Commission of Refugees, has an exacerbated petitions in their office that is, according to them, and the highest number in 2021 was 103,000. So plus the ones that they're arriving and you're processing going in, it is just some money machine, man, some money maker. You know, so it is a strategy. It is like Obama, what he used to do. Deport and they come back. Deport and they come back. It's a lot of money being made. A lot of people are saying, well, you know, the United States, we don't have no money right now, Oscar. We're not getting trade. We're not getting this. We're not getting that. I put this right now, and I'm going to put it lastly. I'm going to put it for the last time right here so people can understand how the companies in the United States of America are involved in globalist compacts. How companies in the United States are involved with this. And let me just put this right here. I will put it right here. For people that are going to say, you know, oh no, this, and that. This is what it is, man. When in terms to being real. So a lot of people are saying like, oh no, United States, we're going through a hard time. We don't have no money. But you got the Democrats passing bills that they're 3 trillion, 2 trillion, 900 billion, and all this kind of stuff. If you go to this page, right? This is a page on 2020, 2021, 2022. Go to this page. Global Compact. United Nations Globalist Compact. And a lot of corporations, they're involved in this. A lot of corporations. This is why I'm telling you that this sounds so illogical. Why you're putting people through a horrible journey? Aren't you supposed to be process them in their native country to see if they're qualified to the United States? And now you fly them over, you bust them over, or you process them correctly to see you move them to a secure area where they're not suffering from dangers, and you move them to another country where they're going to be secure. You have a lot of money. You have a lot of you got a lot of corporations that they're managing and they're profiting out of this. So let me just go right here. It says Global Compact again. I will do this again. It says United Nations Global Compact. See who's involved. Are participants. Let me put right here with capital letters. United States of America. Enter. And you got 13 results. These are the participants of the companies of the United Nations. You want me to read all the companies? I will read all the companies. Let me go one by one. Alnex USA, Ecobatis USA, LG Electronics, Lamborghini USA, Tate & Lyle PLC USA, Comfort Systems USA, UIPM USA, SAP USA, Fairtrade USA, Science Soft USA Corporation. Another one, Matcher USA, Empathy Surplus Network. It is an NGO global. It's from the USA. An Academy of University Global Peace USA. It is an NGO that it is located in India, but is from the USA. I did this the other day. I did this exercise with you. I don't know why people get mad. People get mad of this. Look, let me just put Honduras, where people are migrating. Let's see how many companies from Honduras. Got 5 results. Which is the country out of all of these? You got 14 from the United States, right? Look how crazy this is. You got 5 results from Honduras. You got, let's say, another country. Let's say Venezuela. Who is helping Venezuela? Got 2 results. Only 2. That's why the situation is so bad. But who is it? Let me go to Canada. How many you got in Canada? 14 also. Which is the country that has more investment and where the globalists are making a lot of money? Where do you think it is? Let me just type it. And I'm from there. Mexico, 103. 103 results. You see how that escalated real quick? Our conversation just escalated real quick. Why Mexico has this? Oh my God, because the United Nations is in here. Because the United Nations is in here. Because it's the trampoline to United States and Canada. It's a huge investment. Humongous investment. You want me to put another country? Let me just put this countries, man. Let me just do an exercise. Let's say the UK. Right there. 43 results. Let me just put France. Oh, le placondé, le comment allez-vous? Merci. 57 results. Let me just put right here. Italy. Buonasera. Right here. 4 results because they got out of the Global Compact. Let's put Chile right here. How many? 32 results. Let's put Brazil right here. 8 results. Let's put the one that they're migrating the most. Haiti. 1. And where is that foundation coming? You see that right there? Where is this only resource located in? the United States of America. Haiti Cholera Research Funding Foundation. The only one. You got all these platforms and companies. You know what? Africa. Let's say if they say a continent. 70 results. You have all of these, the whole continent, for God's sake. You know what? The hell with it. Now that we're in it, China, 36. Why Mexico is the highest one? Look, I'm not even, look, Russia, 4. You know what? Let me just go right here. Let me, we're in it. Iran. No results. Iraq. No results. Yemen. 2 results. But if you go to the one that I just told you, and I'm going through these countries, man. You know what? Before I go, the one and only. Israel. 2 results. Why this country? Now you see who is a globalist country? 103 Mexico. You see why a lot of these NGOs, they're in our country of Mexico? Why they are operating all these NGOs in Mexico? Because pivot in the gold mine is to create this idea that the United States, it is the gold mine. So where can we move? Where are we going to make a lot of money? We're not going to make it in the US because we have to create a filter. That filter is in our neighbor country. If we do it in the US, we're going to catch them too late. It's going to, let's go directly to the main source. Let's go directly to the problem. Wow. Out of all the countries, the majority in the world, the globalists have infiltrated our country of Mexico. Somebody's saying right here, so that means Mexico is trying the hardest to destroy the United States. No, your own government is the one that is destroying you. One of the best presidents that exists in the United States of America, his name is Abraham Lincoln, and he said, the United States will not be destroyed by outsiders. It will be destroyed by within. Biden, Kamala, Schumer, Pelosi, Omar, Ocasio, Tlaib, Escobar, Newsom. Even you want me to go Republicans? Pence. You want me to go more on the Republican side? What is the guy with the patch? Then now he's a globalist? I'm just Romney. Put all the names. I'll put them in, man. Crenshaw. Thank you. Yeah, Crenshaw. Trying to take away the Second Amendment. But he's a good guy. He's a guy. He's such a good guy. Leave him alone. He's such a good guy. Where are all McCain? Thank you. Put them all. I'll name them. Put them. Abbott. Cheney. Abbott. How many? I can count Cornyn. I can count the Republicans with my hand, man. That I have seen. Mitch McConnell, another one, sold out. Sell out. Ted Cruz now calling a violent terrorist attack January 6th. And all of a sudden on the next day, oh my God, Tucker Carlson, I think, hey, yo, Ted, what's going on? They're eating you up on mainstream media and social media, man. What the hell happened? I didn't say. I just said that it was a violent terrorist. They're eating you up bad, bro. What the hell? Let me go see the video. Oh, damn it! I said that. I'm supposed to keep that. I'm not supposed to say it out loud. I'm supposed to keep it to myself. Yeah. Well, you said it, man. Now everybody knows. They just say violent terrorist. No, but you know what? Forget about him. I still trust them. He just made a mistake. He's just, under a lot of pressure. He's just under a lot of pressure. He's just okay. He will do better. He will jump back on the horse of cards. Yeah, because he knows that he's gonna lose his seat. Ah, chingón. No, me lo van a quitar. Mejor me quedo. No. ¿Cómo me voy a quedar? Está en poder los demócratas. Dale por los the power is with the Democrats. I need to pander to a little bit to this side, man. Let me just swing away over here. Little bit. Then he goes on Tucker Carlson. Well, I think I misplaced my words and I sounded kind of dumb. And hey, Tucker Carlson immediately sounded kind of dumb. And Tucker Carlson immediately like, no, hold on. I'm not stupid, man. You're graduated from Harvard. And I have done this for the longest time. The hell out of here, man. Don't come over here with all your explanations. What the hell happened? What happened to you? What the hell happened to you? It's only gonna do it. Yeah. Nobody's speaking out. Nobody's saying anything. How's everybody doing? An hour and 2 minutes, man. Listen to your comments Q and A. It's Friday. Want to go out. Please show Biden and Mayorkas saying no, close the borders. I shown that and you can go to our playlist in YouTube, and also you can go to our to Facebook. I and play that. Joe Biden says it is a relentless. We want an unrelenting storm of events of migration. A never-ending migration. And I'm okay with that. Hijo de la chinga. It don't matter how many they died. I'm okay with it. Tú dale. These people, man, they're out there. Way out on the left field, man. Lost like Blair Witch Project. Lost all over the place, man. Thank you so much for joining in. An hour and 3 minutes. I'd like to give some shout outs to people real quick. Couple of minutes, producer, and I'll be out. Where are you guys watching me from so I can put you on the screen, man? Where are you guys watching me from? Where are you guys watching me from? I see a lot of people. There's a lot of people from Florida, man. I got a lot of people from Florida. One day I'll go to Florida, man. Not too far away from now, if you know what I mean. Pittsburgh, Amarillo, Texas. Here we go. Texas, Debbie Jones. Florida, the Heartland. Nevada, Lily. North Carolina, Cindy. John Bursmill, Florida. Paula Reed, Kentucky. It's moving real fast, man. This is what happens. Western Kentucky. Autumn Hill, Arizona. Eric Jones, Atlanta. Saludos, mi compa. Sheena, DFW, Texas. St. Ignatius, Montana. They say Montana's real beautiful. Is it true that Montana's real nice? They say it's really beautiful, man. And for hunting, man, I never have gone. I remember when I was young, I went gun hunting. I went to hunt codorniz. It is called codorniz. I don't even know. That is quail. I think so. It's called quail. But I went hunting on that. But not hunting, like real hunting, like deer hunting. Oh, man, I wish I could. Oh, you're such an animal. Like animal cruelty, Oscar Blue. They used to hunt in the back of the start. You sound like a caveman. Texas, Liddell Parker, Judy Harris from Kansas City, Missouri, Tuscaloosa, Aaron, Laredo, Marta, Enterprise, Alabama, Sweet Home, Alabama, Michael Siegel, Santa Fe, say goodnight to the bad guy. You're a conspiracy theorist. Oh my god, like really? You're so cute. Yeah, like that. Say goodnight to the bad guy. Say hello to my little friend. When you need people like me to look at that bad guy and see that's the bad guy. You're a conspiracy theorist. Oh my god, like really? You're so cute. LOL. Pacomia, California, scared to put Alabama, Ohio, Donald, Tim, Nevada, Aurea, New Jersey, Mary Kay, Chicago, Allison Craig, Arizona, Ruby, Eureka, North California, Bullhead, Laughing, Arizona, Hutton, Houston, Texas, Deborah, N.A. Thomas, Florida, Chihuahua, S.E. Texas, Kapoor, NSW, Australia. Oh, how you doing, mate? I wanted to talk to a person from Australia, man. If I got a lot of following from Australia, man, you know what? I want to talk to a person from Australia. If you're not afraid to be on a phone or to be on camera, hit me up. I want to know what is going on with your country and the mandates. And if we can put you on, man, or if you know somebody that wants to come on and talk about the mandates that is happening in Australia, bring it, man. I'll give you the platform. It's all yours. Marta, Laredo, Texas. Mike Albridge, Austin, Texas. Stephanie Menklichis from San Diego. Hey, 619, what's going on? Or 710. Janisiki, Florida. Amarillo, Shauna Smith. Kaliukona, Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Oh my God, Hawaiian food, man. There's a place right here in San Diego that is called Hijo de la. It's called. They sell Hawaiian food and Filipino food. Oh my God, the pancit. If you guys never tried pancit, Filipino food, whoo, my God. Vida Ortiz, Vermont. Miss Eva, New Hampshire. Don Mary, Brazil. North Alabama. Michigan, Marcy. Kentucky, Jeff Reynolds. Discovery Bay, California. Ray. We're listening to your impressions. Thank you so much. My brother in Montana. Hey, CCA, to the brother of CC. How you doing, man? How you doing, man? The brother of CC in Montana. Forget about it. Terry McDonald, Kurt Beale, Texas. Say good night to the bad guy, New York. What up, son? Upstate New York, patient sisters. Planet Earth, Miss Glenda. Say hello to Planet Earth. Good one. Don Durant, Florida. I mean, look at this one, man. Hi, Joy. Stay put. Sarah, Hondo, Texas. Montana's full, no room for new people. Oh, damn. Oh, not even for me to go hunting, man. That's horrible, man. Thank you. Don't ever come back. Thank you. Don't come back. Thank you. Come again. Don't come again. Thank you. Don't come again. Kentucky, beautiful, man. Another thing is that Nicolas Maduro, the ex-president of Venezuela, is part of it in the United Nations. I know, Nazareth. I know. Thank you. Valley of the Sun, Marcia. Deborah, Houston, Texas. Ines from Germany. It is what? It is in Germany. It is late at night, so it's good knock. Good to knock all the way to Germany, man. I know a little bit. I don't know German, man. I used to know a lady, if you know what I mean. Back in the day when I was young, she was teaching me. She knew like 5 languages. Incredible, really intelligent. And she taught me how to count in 1 to 10 and do good morning, good evening, good. Little by little I was learning, but I was like, who in the hell wants to learn German, man? But it's a beautiful language. powerful, its language. You know? Manhattan, New York. Kissimmee, Florida. Kelly. What do we got, man? What do we got? Connecticut. All the way to Connecticut, man. All over the country. We are tuned into you. Thank you so much. All over the country. Near Petersburg. ¿Qué hule, bicho? ¿Qué hule, compa? Aliviar el changarro. Acá lo espero con un 12. Acá lo espero con un 12, compa. Near Petersburg. Tú sabes. Tú no eres tonto. Tú sabes. Australia. Baltimore, Belinda. Ponce, Puerto Rico. Oh, Chico. Sabroso. Connecticut Energy, Ponce, Puerto Rico. Beautiful Puerto Rico, man. That's one of my dreams, man. Puerto Rico is beautiful, man. Puerto Rico is beautiful. Beautiful Puerto Rico, San Juan. San Juan, Bayamón. Michigan, the Windmakers, man. Chicago, Benson. Louisiana, Debbie. Spam Sushi. Picky Johnson, where's that at? We have immigrants just walking in Canada. Say hello to the immigrants walking in Canada. Yo, Brooklyn, LLLES, New York. Yo, what up, Brooklyn? Germany, Ines. Zacatecas. Oh, all the way to Zacatecas, man. Beautiful Zacatecas. Watching from Ohio, Mr. Herman Kane. How you doing, man? Say hello to everybody, man. Wisconsin, Perry. Benson in Chicago. Does Mexico want America? They live in the continent of America. So if they don't live in the continent of America, imagine where they're going to live. Of course they want America. They live in the continent. You're not going to catch me. I know where you're going. Louisiana. Where is it? Where it was, man? Where I was, man? Where it was, man? Where am I, man? Where am I? Kentucky. Beautiful Kentucky. A lot of people from Kentucky, man. El Paso. El Paso, El Chuco. Oh, man. Beautiful El Paso, man. El Paso is beautiful, man. Massachusetts. What else, man? What a Florida. Miss Jan, Florida. Thanks so much, Lorraine Gonzalez. Thank you so much. We love you too, man. I love you too, man. Thanks so much for that, man. Receiving the love on a Friday. Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. That's beautiful, man. Ohio. Who else, man? That's it? That's it. I think we got a lot. We got a lot of people, man. Saying shout outs to everybody. Rhode Island. I used to have a back when I was 20. Woo, they're going to say like, woo. Back when I was 22, 23. I used to work at a place where I used to deliver some freight. It was air freight. And I used to deliver over there. And there was a guy from, San Antonio, Texas. All right, Brian. I used to deliver air freight to a place that was 21. No, it was 21, man. And there was a guy from Frog's Neck or Throgs Neck, New York. He had an accent, man. Oh, my God. We used to clown that guy, man. But, you know, those people from Throgs Neck, New York, man, they're aggressive, bro. They walk with certain aggressiveness. They're aggressive, man. And I used to give him a hard time. You're not my boss, man. You're not my boss. You're not going to tell me what to do. I'm not telling you what to do, son. I'm like, hell no. You ain't going to tell me what to do. And I used to make that guy so mad every time. He used to call a supervisor because he used to be in L.A. So I used to drive to L.A., come back. And he used to call my boss in San Diego. They're like, hey, what's going on with it? The young Mexican guy. Which one? The short one that he thinks that he's all that. And I was laughing on the other side of the phone. I'm just trying to give him a hard time. Then later on, he became one of my best friends, man, at work. Good guy, man. Throgs Neck or Frogs Neck, New York. I don't know if you guys remember Throgs Neck. Whatever it is located in New York. They got an attitude, man. People from New York, don't mess with them, man. Don't mess with them, man. And then it's not not a bad attitude. It's just the way they are, man. It's just the way they are. People think that they're bad, but they're not bad, man. It's just the way they are. Like, hey, good morning. Good morning, what, dumbass? Have a good day. You have it too, dumbass. That's the way it is. In Mexico, we call them chilangos. That they think that they're all that, you know. Me la pelas. Te llevo y cuando tú ya vas, yo ya vengo. Y algunos arriba hablan para arriba y algunos hablan para abajo. God bless everybody, man. An hour and 16. I wanted to talk to you guys. I want what Oscar's on. No, I'm always like, this is the way I am. A lot of people don't know this, Oscar Blue, but this is the way I am. Say hello to everybody. Have a beautiful weekend, beautiful Saturday, beautiful Sunday. If something comes out that is urgent or if it is something that is breaking news, I will go on. But if not, leave me alone. I want to drink a beer and then relax. Go eat some tacos, carne asada tacos, and that is it. Buy me a coffee is on the top link if you guys like to contribute to our travel fund. We are going to be traveling soon to another country. So God bless every single one of you. Thank you so much. Follow me at Getter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Telegram as Oscar L. Blue. Also, Oscar L. Blue Media and Oscar L. Blue Team in Instagram. And also, you can follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, as he is going to be live at a border in Texas. As always, great coverage with my boy. Ben Berquan, Real America's Voice News. A lot of people are asking, how's he doing? He's doing great. You know, got a lot of chest hair, so he's doing great. Man got a lot of chest hair. What do you got to complain about it? I even said multiple times to him, shave your chest hair. He's like, hell no, I'm not doing that. That's how he represents. Chest hair guy. Say hello, a big hug to Ben Berquan, man. God bless you all. Stay safe. Beautiful weekend. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and yeah. Good thing, Sarah, this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
Couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening?
Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country. están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.